I am portraying Samuel Adams. Countrymen, brethren, my name is Samuel Adams. I was born on September 27th, 1722. I grew up in the same neighborhood as my cousin, John Adams. When I was a boy, people respected me and my family. I came from a very religious and politically active family. I had an unremarkable childhood, but my adulthood, however, is a different story. I was one of the founding fathers of this fine country. When I was 18 years old, I went to Harvard University to become a lawyer. Then I graduated a few years later. I became a lawyer, and after seeing that this job wasn't for me, I went to work for my father in his brewery instead. After that, I was elected tax collector. Tax collecting didn't really work out for me because I ended up owing Boston a huge amount of uncollected taxes, so I knew this job wasn't for me either. Not long after that, I moved out of my parents' house and became a free man. I soon realized my freedom would not last if I didn't take my part in fight against the British. So I took an interest in politics and soon became one of the most passionate advocates and strongest fighters of American independence. I was also the one who created the Non-Importation Association and urged many of my fellow citizens to rally against the British troops, which resulted in the Boston Massacre of March 5th, 1770. Due to King George III's taxes on tea, me and some of my friends like John Hancock and Paul Revere, also known as the Sons of Liberty, went down to the docks where the Boston Tea Party was, dressed as Indians. As soon as everyone came inside for the meeting, I gave the signal, and the Sons of Liberty cut open and dumped 340 crates of tea into the harbor out of 342 crates in protest of the taxes in 1773. In 1800, I voted Thomas Jefferson for president instead of my cousin John Adams because John had already served a 4-year term, and I thought personally Thomas would make a better leader. Thomas won the election and became the 3rd president of the United States, and I, Samuel Adams, thought back on the war and thought how we won and they had lost.